209 East McMurray move out inspection. So there's a couple of things that need to be done here. Wasn't sure what to expect. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought, but it needs some. We had some screens that are ripped. There's an oil stain right here. Missing light cover here in the carport. And I have a move out checklist too, a paper version of it, but I like to shoot videos just to kind of refer to it. Just a little trash haul out. The laundry room is there. It's got a water heater that needs replacement. It's got a leaky valve that needs to be replaced. I just locked it back up. Paint around the door there. Some trash and materials that need to be hauled out. Gate. Let me shut that. Okay, that doesn't operate all the way. Some paint touch up. Flooring looks pretty good most of the way throughout. There's only one spot right here. It's got a couple loose tiles. This transition spot. I believe I kept a couple of these from the install in like 2 cracked tiles here, but it's not too bad. The rest of it looks pretty good. Kitchen looks in pretty decent shape. Cleaned the stove pretty well. Dishwasher's pretty good. Power and water's on. There's no leaks here. Ran that. Power's not on though, so I can't test the garbage disposal or the lights. But I do notice that the balance cover is missing there, and don't know if these fluorescents are working. Refrigerator looks really good. It's clean. Doors here look pretty good. No cracked windows, no major gouges or damages to the doors themselves. Fireplace needs to be cleaned out. The walls they need a repaint. I would probably suggest repainting majority of these walls. There's a lot of smudges on them, so it's not like a flat paint. I think it's a satin finish. But you can see like furniture scuff marks in different parts of it. So it'd probably be best just to repaint it, give it a nice fresh coat. That would be my recommendation. Plus the baseboard's pretty dirty. It needs a full cleaning before the paint gets done. Windows are in good shape. Didn't see any broken ones. Blinds actually are in good shape. I didn't see any broken blinds either. That's just a rarity, especially if it's anytime we see a lease a couple years in, it's like almost always we find some broken blinds, but no broken blinds. Remove all this LED lighting, trash this out. Got some screens here that need to be put back on. A couple clips that are broken or missing from the blinds covers, but the blinds themselves look pretty good. So those clips are easy to pick up from Home Depot. Over here on the backsplash area, there's some paint. Staining here. It doesn't look like water, so it must have stained from something she had against the wall. That's an easy one. As long as we can color match it. The rest of it's like an off-white color. Again, here's some multiple smudges. More so because she has pets in here. I mean, these are like really dirty baseboards, real dusty. Blinds look good. Windows look good. Again, there's that ripped screen. And then there, that's the one that needs a clip. You can see right there that it broke. Actually, it may not even be broken, it's just off. Yep. There it is. It's not even broken. Okay, that's a piece of cake. This is a real old door. It sticks, so that's going to need to be adjusted. It's swelled up pretty good, so just locked it now. Again, some more furniture marks all the way against the wall. And it's like a combination of dirt and smudges, so I'm wondering if with a nice clean, if it'll get rid of a lot of that, because it seems to be dirty more than stained. So we'll try that first. And again, this is plaster wall, so it might have a lot more forgiveness than it would if it was just regular drywall. And then you have some nails here in the plaster that need to be filled too. So maybe we just end up doing it because she's got quite a few things sticking on the wall too that need to come off. So you can have discoloration. Take all these wires out. Get rid of that down there at the corner. Missing smoke detectors. Little hallway closet. There's a hole right here. That looks like a knot from the wood, not damage that was caused. I see that. Again, smoke detectors that were taken off. Window looks good, blind looks good. Again, nails over here. You can see where they have the LED lights. Maybe they're hippies or something. But yeah, LED lights and missing smoke detectors. I bet they were smoking some fun stuff. Here, little door replacement cover needs to be patched up, smoothened out, paint that. Some more push pins need to be removed. I would just say, you know, fresh coat of paint. If you're gonna paint this much, might as well match it all up, nice and clean. Similar color would take real well. I think this door, we tested them out, goes pretty well. We latch. We have a door projector back there. Some more smudges, and the missing smoke detector. Well, we can't test this because power's off, even though that's on, it's battery operated. Once the power's on, we'll want to test that. But then it did state that the AC and the heater didn't ever work properly, so we'll want to verify that. Little burn mark in the seat here. Toilet looks good, looked in it already, nice and clean. Again, we'll test again. This looks pretty deep. Actually, this is in good shape. Window looks good. That could use some touch up. I know they have the kits for that. And this is cast iron too. We'll want to test the water, the draining. Again, some more paint. But again, if we're going to paint the house a similar color, I'd probably just go with the off-white all the way through. Could use a new vent cover. It's not damaged by the tenant, it's just old. Probably put something a little nicer and newer. That's been painted over a couple of times. Back here, window looks good. I opened it earlier. Blinds look good. Missing smoke detector. And this leads to the backyard, which I'll stop out there in a second. One more bedroom here in the front. And again, we have some covers that are missing here, the sliders for the closet. Blinds look good. Smeared paint or dirty, but again, this just looks like dirt. So we'll try to clean. Well, it needs to be cleaned before it's painted, no matter what. So I'm sure it'll look a lot better, but I assume it's still going to need a full repaint. Over here, this window looks good. No breaks. Vinyl windows. Make sure those are all locked up. Now let me head over to the back. This is probably where the majority of the work is going to have to be done because we have an inoperable pool and it's funky, man. It's got all this nasty rainwater stagnant in there. It has to be drained out. We don't want a bunch of like mosquitoes and nastiness coming. You know, the challenge is we're in rainy season, so we'll have to battle this, I think, for a bit. Now these wires over here, we're going to have to send an electrician out, check those out, cut them, cap them. There we have some exposed wires there. And this roof line, this drip edge is pretty tore up. You can see multiple layers of roofing there. That rotted up pretty good. Exposed wire there. And I did notice that there was the condensation line is not connected there. And interesting, there's a Coors Light beer bottle way up there. Don't know how that got there, but funny. Back here, we have the AC unit. Some more wires. Although that looks like a ground. Yep, sure is, because you have the metal post. That needs to be trashed out from the gate repair. There's doggy doo. And then this big workshop, it's got a swollen door so it won't close all the way. I know it has power to it. Probably have an electrician check this out. So that would be a nice feature for whoever's getting it. But we want to lock it up as quick as possible because there's an alley right behind us and pretty easy for people to come in here and shit. We don't want them crashing out here squatting. It can very easily happen just because it's so easy to access. And looks like it already started. Just don't know when because we got graffiti on these. We want to secure this with a lock, which it's got one there, little makeshift one. We'll want to put a lock there and a lock around the gate for the pool and a lock on the other side there.